To finish off the exterior corner, there's just a couple of things I missed out. I forgot to put the waterproofing back in. So yeah, we do need to waterproof the edge. We don't need to necessarily waterproof the entire wall if it's not in a shower area, but we definitely need to waterproof that junction. But in this particular detail, because it's so small, we may as well just waterproof the entire corner. And also, I didn't put in that extra stud here, of course, depending on what's happening outside here. It's either plasterboard or exterior wall or something like that. We'd likely need that extra stud, which is going to act as blocking so we can fix something to it. I've also just changed this to black just so it's consistent with the other metal elements I've got, just to be consistent and to make that easier to see. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is to create a timber frame wall to be able to create our niche. So what does that look like? What is a niche? It's basically a pocket in the wall. It's quite common that people want to do this in their bathrooms. So if we copy some of this across, so effectively we'd have a timber frame wall, and then we want to cut a hole in it, and we want there to be tiles maybe in it or something else. Could be a different type of tile, that's quite normal. What does that look like? Basically we build it like a window. We'd have to make a frame, a framed opening. So we'll have a sill. Just in terms of my drawings, I'll just trim all this up. We'd have a hole. That might be however big. It might be 200, 300 millimeters. Let's make it 300. Might be a bit big with what we're doing. And we could just have another plate which looks like this. The possible problem with that is if it's very long, so some people might want to have a niche that's the whole size of the shower, is it needs to be much, much bigger, much, much stronger than this. So how do we do that? We need to create something that's, I'm talking, I'm not thinking, stretch. We need to create something that's more structural. So maybe we need to turn this into a lintel, which means flipping that or working in a different sort of orientation.